Hey guys! It's been a while. Over a year since I posted a long form video on YouTube. But I'm back! We can actually thank Bic for sponsoring this video and putting me on a really cool creative project that I'm so excited to share with you guys. So they actually give me 3 really cool pen designs that I can have complete creative liberty to make whatever I want. I'm designing a completely new original character to cosplay based on pens. Yes, pens. I'm not gonna lie, at first I was really nervous because a whole character based on a pen, but then they showed me the different designs for the pastel, the hydrodrip, and the metallic. My creative juices started flowing so fast. I got totally inspired and I started sketching out a bunch of different designs, and I'll show you all 3 of those designs at the end of this video, but today we're gonna focus on the metallic. So what if I did a dragon warrior in like really cool dragon metallic armor? So that's exactly what I did, and I'm gonna show you how I made it. I don't think I've ever been this excited to make a cosplay because it's like I have no rules. I just get to be completely creative and still craft stuff and make really cool characters, and then I have cool designs to inspire me. This is like the perfect collaboration. So thank you, Bic, so much for getting my creative wheels turning and kicking my butt back into action. I think we all agree a video on this channel is very overdue.
First, I started by making a pattern out of paper and tracing different shapes to recreate the look I wanted. And then I transferred those pieces onto craft foam. I used my Cricut machine to cut craft foam into the shapes of dragon scales. And then I layered those scales onto different areas of the armor. To create edges in the armor, I heated it up and folded it in half. And I used hot glue to hold the shape of the edge until it's the shape I want. To curve thicker foam, I just use a heat gun and bend it and roll it. I keep layering on dragon scales to different areas of the armor. And I use my patterns to keep making different parts of the armor. Since this piece goes on the waist, it's going to bend a lot. I glued fabric around it so when it bends, the paint won't chip. And I added some dragon scales around the breastplate and building on top of that. And then I started adding all the other details to the top. This piece was really fun to figure out. I wanted it to kind of look more sculpted, so what I did was just cut a piece of foam in the shape I want and then bend edges throughout the foam to make it look like it had a curve to it. It really helped give it the exact effect I wanted. Okay, so I finished patterning and cutting out all the pieces onto craft foam and constructing them. So now I have all the armor pieces for the dragon armor done. Well, not done, they still need to be painted, but they're constructed. I do still need to add all the straps and stuff. This just looks so awesome already. Actually did use like foam clay to build out some areas around the eye, and also under this I glued like some popsicle sticks to keep it firm. So now it's all covered and squishy and it worked out perfectly. It looks great. But this is what it looks like from the front. So this piece goes all the way down to like my crotch area. Then it has like a belt around the hips. Oh, did I cover my mic? I don't know if you could hear that. And then I have some arm pieces, 2 little hip pieces. I also made the shin guard an arm piece. So it goes on this side of the arm, the thigh pieces. There's also shoes. So next is paint. So I'm gonna get that started. I'm really excited to see what this all looks like chrome and silver and stuff, to really bring out the metallic colors from like the pen, because that's where the inspiration came from. So I'm very excited to see how it all looks. Since foam is porous, before I paint it, I want to seal the armor with some Mod Podge. Even though I'm painting it red, I want the armor to look metallic. So I'm painting the base coat a chrome color. And then I go over that with a red car paint that is slightly transparent so the metallic can shine through. I also dust on some areas with the metallic copper paint. Since I don't want my armor entirely red, I'm hand painting some areas with black paint.
So I have been painting black lines on the edges of all the parts that I'm going to be painting silver. And it already looks so much cooler than before. This is it without the paint. This is it with the paint. The hip piece without little wrist pieces with, without, the knees and shins with and without. And as you can see, it already is making a huge difference. So I'm gonna finish painting the black on the edges of this, and then I'm going to cover it with silver. Okay, so I have an update. It looks so good. It's not finished yet, but I did add all the black detailing. This is gonna be different shades of like metallic, bronze and silver. And I'm also gonna add some topper highlights around the scales on the corset. Look how cool this looks. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. And then it has the torso piece and then the little belt area. I finished the rest of the armor, and I actually would have already had this finished except for my dog. Edgar, come here. Come on, Edgar. So this is Edgar. Say hi, Edgar. Hello, friends. But anyway, so he's a little puppy and he gets the zoomies sometimes. So Mr. over here had the zoomies. He ran into the dress form. This started going down. I swear it was in slow motion, but it happened so fast. But I was like, no. It came crashing down full force into the edge of my table. This all got chipped. It fell to the side. This side actually bent and got cracked. And then it rolled and hit the front, landed on the front. So this side also got cracked. But I still love him. And he's still my baby. That destroys everything. That destroys. I did have to repaint it. So this one isn't finished, even though all the other pieces are finished. So what I'm gonna do is finish this, and I can do that on camera and show you all the different details and stuff. I'm gonna keep him out of the room when it's on a dress form, so that does not happen again, Mister. Mistakes happen. Projects get delayed, but we're still gonna make it in time. I have faith. And I did finish my fairy costume. I cannot wait to show you that one. Even though this video isn't about the other two costumes, there are two other really cool costumes that I'm working on, so I'm really excited to show you those. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye. Why are you eating me? Oh my gosh.
Nugget update. Nugget has a brother now, and they're best friends.
Now that the black paint is dry, I'm going over all the black areas with silver paint. And then I'm also highlighting some edges with gold paint. Okay, so I finished adding all the like silver parts to the armor, as you can see right here. I also decided I want to add some gold details. So instead of having it just like this, I did this, like the slightest bit of gold highlights on the armor. This doesn't have the gold accents and this does. They're very subtle, and if you look up close, they're kind of like on the edges of the scales, and I think it looks super cool. It looks a lot like the shine in the pens, so I'm very happy about that. And here's the thigh pieces. Such a nice little highlight. I am so excited about adding the silver to the chest plate because it adds so much more dimension. And then I go over a bunch of different areas and edges with gold paint to add way more dimension. I wanted to add some blues and purples to the suit to match the theme of the pens. So I made these little gemstones by covering pieces of foam in stretchy, shiny metallic fabric. And then I just hot glued them in place. The costume is finished and it looks so good. I'll give you like a little sneaky peek. This is just the torso piece. It's so shiny and pretty. We got like the gold and red accents throughout the armor. And then I incorporated like the blue, pinky, purple in like the eye and the other gems on the outfit. These gems match. And then obviously we got the silver details throughout the entire costume. And it is just so freaking cool looking, and I'm so excited to wear it all together with the wig and the makeup. Now I gotta pack up all the costumes because the shoot starts tomorrow, and I am so excited. Stay tuned because I'm gonna show you all 3 finished costumes with the hair and the makeup and everything, and I'm gonna take you with me behind the scenes of the shoot so you can like see everything that's going on, because I don't really even know what's gonna go on. I'm so excited to see how everything comes together, and I'm so excited to work with the Barry and their team, and then Bic and their team, and it's just like, I am so excited right now, I can hardly contain myself. I'm gonna pack, and then next time you see me, I will be at the Bic shoot. All right, see you tomorrow, bye. Working on set with Bic and the Berry was so much fun. The production was way bigger than I anticipated, but it was so cool to see all the work that goes into it behind the scenes.
A pen for every side of it.
The HYDROPDRIP pen inspired me to make a character that was very whimsical and bright and colorful. And I was like, an artist would be perfect for this. And then I'm like, and what if I made her a mischievous witch or warlock? So I made her a giant paintbrush to act as a witch's broom. So I guess this character spreads art and magic throughout the land, and I can totally get on board with that. It was so much fun giving her her own unique personality, and it was so different from the other two characters. The next character I did was actually for the pastel pen. And the pastel colors made me think light and airy and magical. So I was like, what's more light and airy than a fairy? So I made this pretty little pastel fairy costume and I had so much fun and it matched the pens perfectly and I was really excited about that. I could definitely see myself wearing this costume to like a Ren fair or something because I just love it so much. And for the metallic pen, you guys already know I went for a dragon warrior. Something about the metallics made me think strong and durable, and whenever I think warrior, I think royalty, and the colors just look like royal colors. So I think it worked perfectly. And again, working with the team was amazing. They were so good at giving me feedback and directing me. I finished the makeup and the wig looks so cool, and the armor, oh my gosh, I love it. It turned out way better than I thought it would. I was a little nervous for a while because after the little Edgar incident, I didn't know if I would finish it on time, but this might be the coolest costume I've ever made. I'm very excited about this shoot. I'm so glad like the colors were able to like inspire this costume because I would have never had this awesome thing if it weren't for those pens, which is crazy to think about. Oh my gosh, look at it. I cannot believe I finished this in time. I'm so excited about how it turned out. Sorry, Lauren. Wait, Lauren, come say hi. My friend Lauren is here as the official photographer for the shoot. She's been awesome. It's been so nice having you around. I love you. The crew here has been amazing and everybody is so sweet and probably one of the coolest ads I've ever done. So thank you, Bic, for the opportunity because this is so awesome. And yeah, the armor is actually pretty comfortable. It's just I don't have mobility in this arm to raise it because of the dragon spike. I have more mobility in this arm so I can like swing my sword. Oh, where's my sword? Here is the sword. It has like the dragon spikes on it and it's all metallic and shiny, just like the pens that inspired this costume. So, oh my gosh, guys, what an amazing day. Thank you for coming on the crafting journey with us. Now, let's get to that shoot. It is hot outside, so I need some ice. Hey guys, I'm here on set with Vic and I've been having such an amazing time, and we just filmed the Dragon Armor and I'm so excited to see the final footage. It's gonna be so awesome. This costume has held up great in the Florida heat and everybody on the team is so sweet. So thank you Vic and the Barry for being such awesome crew. It's just been such an amazing experience. So yay!
I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I had so much fun making it. I had so much fun designing the characters, had so much fun working with Vic. I had so much fun at the shoot and with the crew and the Barry, and everybody there was so amazing. Thank you again to Vic for this opportunity. I truly had such an amazing time. And I'm also so excited to be back on YouTube. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but behind me, I'm not shooting in the regular place I normally shoot. That is because I totally redecorated, and I even recorded the process of like the redecorating and the organizing and everything that went into designing like a cosplay workspace. So stay tuned if you want to see that video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again to Vic and the Barry. I really hope I get to work with them again in the future because it was such a wonderful experience. Stay tuned for more videos because I'm back. Bye guys!